Pra você que tá ligado aqui, quem fala é o Spirlandelli. E aí, pessoal, como é que vocês estão? Eu espero que 100%. Estamos de volta aqui com Alan Wake Remastered. No episódio passado o negócio foi bem cabuloso, né, mano? A gente enfrentou muitos possuídos aqui na área rural da casa dos Andersons. Enfim, vamos continuar, né? Vamos ativar a parada aqui. A gente precisa abrir caminho pra gente avançar pra casa deles, tá? Ó, pilhas alcalinas. Tá, já estamos cheios de pilha aqui, né? Ixi, parece que a escuridão já tomou conta aqui, né? Ai, 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 ai. Caras, o negócio tá infestado, hein? Vamos tomar cuidado aqui, pô. Beleza. Vamos lá. Eu fico feliz, velho. Igual eu falei pra vocês no episódio passado, a gente viu o Barry aqui com a gente, né? Eu ficava pensando bastante sobre se ele ia durar muito. Mas parece que as coisas estão encaminhando pra algo muito positivo. Aqui. Vixe, tem um cara ali em cima ainda, velho. Cadê o Barry? Tá brincando? Achei que ele tinha me matado ali, mano. Vamos lá, eu quero saber cadê o Barry. Ele vazou pra cá, né? Onde que você tá? Onde que ele foi? Ele deu a volta? Ai, meu Deus. Opa. Mas cuidado aqui, né? Mas cuidado, porque senão o bicho pega. Ó o Barry do outro lado ali, ó. Ô, Barry, como é que você passou aqui e ninguém te pegou, velho? Que isso?
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Tá, beleza. Vamos dar um jeito de achar aqui alguma fuga pra coisa.
Be careful, Al!
Beleza. Pode deixar que nós vai tomar cuidado aqui. Você também, fica esperto aí, hein. Esses possuídos tá em todo canto, velho. Você é doido.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
E aí, o que temos aqui? Tem mais uma escada pra subir. Caramba, essa lanterna que a gente pegou, né, mano? É gigante, parece um farol de um carro.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff. With concerns and ongoing investigation. Can't talk about that. I wasn't gonna say anything. I'm just saying we got, other irons to find.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Tá, legal. A casa dos Andersons é bem escondida, né? Tipo assim, né? É bem profundo aqui da área de plantação. Ah, mas como assim? Eu saio daqui primeiro. Vamos lá, talvez o Bear vai vir por aqui. Ah, de lá que ele tá, ó. Vamos abrir.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, let's go, man.
Ó, você tá com uma lanterninha muito pequena, hein? Deveria estar com uma maior, pô.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy.
Olha aí, tem que...
Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
A casa deles ali, Valhalla. Olha isso, velho.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
Tá. Mano, esses caras eram muito doidos, velho. Os velhos deuses sabem da verdade. Ao fundo da casa. Tá, vamos entrar. Vamos lá, Barry.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
Encontro disjuntor. Capaz que tá no andar de cima, né? Vamos subir.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Opa. Vamos ver. O mistério da semana perdida.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Vixe, vamos ver, né? O mistério tava prestes a ser revelado.
I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
No kidding. Those guys sound awesome.
Opa. Os velhos deuses conhecem a verdade, né? Sabem da verdade. Trancado. Trancado.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Conserte o toca-discos.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
I'm sorry about that. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a
Eles
year.
não podiam beber assim,
And
velho.
they'd be the
Vai ficar
best
muito
books that
vulnerável.
year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What?
What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Que é isso aqui, mano? Tá sonhando. Ah, tá, a gente vai seguir aqui com ele aqui.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy, drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I've been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
Mano, ela entrou na mente dele.
No.
Ela entrou na mente dele igual ela entrou na mente da Rose.
I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I'd woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
On Alan Wake. Under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
O clique. Cara.
Well,
Agora
we're
sim.
expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
I have it. Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
Caramba, que da hora. Agora que as
All
coisas
the
estão...
manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh. Oh, wait, we're in jail now? Al, this is not good.
That about sums it up.
Tá legal.
Oh, I am never drinking again.
I need to talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
What, the crazy lady? Ugh, whatever you say, Al, but we're stuck here. They're not
you haven't
gonna...
even interviewed Wake.
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis? Huh?
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist.
Wake, what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead... Wait a minute. I know this...
Oh my God!
Sabe por que ele falou isso, mano? Caramba, velho. Ele falou assim, ó, mas peraí, deixa eu ver uma coisa aqui. É que, tipo assim, ó, ele tinha lido os manuscritos e ele viu que o que tava acontecendo aí agora foi exatamente o que ele tinha lido, mano. Aí ele foi... Não, mas como assim?
Light. We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Tá, beleza.
Oh, man.
Caramba,
We're sitting ducks
velho.
with the lights out.
Stay cool. I can get...
Aqui, essa é a página. Nightingale leu o
Nightingale
manuscrito.
tried to make sense of the manuscript. It was disjointed and strange. He didn't understand half of it, but it all rang true. Impossibly true. He took out his hip flask when he reached the page that described how he reached the page that made him take out his hip flask. It wasn't the booze that made his mind real.
É, não foi a bebida que fez a cabeça dele girar, foi a escuridão mesmo.
Nightingale felt the situation veering out of his control, but the gun at least felt steady in his hands. He was ready to fire, resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body. And yet he hesitated. He had seen this moment before, read it in the page. He was transfixed by the déjà vu and the horror that he was a character in a story someone had written. Then the monstrous presence burst in behind him and dragged him into the night.
Vocês viram que da hora, ó, ele vira aquele momento antes, lido sobre ele na página. Ficou paralisado pela sensação de déjà vu e pelo horror de ser um personagem da história que alguém havia criado. Havia escrito, né? Em seguida, a presença monstruosa surgiu atrás dele e o arrastou para a noite. Cara, ele se surpreendeu exatamente no momento em que ele viu que ele já tinha lido aquilo. Vamos lá que o bicho tá pegando, hein? Ai, vamos seguir a Sarah. A Sarah é da hora, né, velho? Ela sempre deu oportunidade pro Alan se explicar.
Here are your things. Wake, what do I need to know? What do you need from me?
They can be hurt in the light, only in the light, and I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Light. Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there pretty quickly in the rescue chopper. Come on, let's get back to your friend.
Vamos lá. Ela vai levar a gente no helicóptero, bem mais rápido, né?
Wheeler, I need you to stay here.
What? No.
We're going to fetch our ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in two places at once. I need your help.
Well, okay.
Here's a list of people and phone numbers. I need you to call them and tell them you have a message from me. Night Springs, okay? They'll know what to do.
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank Breaker? He related to you?
My dad.
Hey, is this like a secret society?
Can you do this? You'll be safe here. The backup power's on. These guys need to be alerted, just in case we don't come back.
You'll come back for me though, right?
As soon as we get the chopper ready. Thanks, Wheeler. I owe you one. Okay,
Beleza,
let's
bora.
go, Wake. Through the
Vamos lá.
back.
Beleza.
Hangover wants a pizza.
Eu fico meio assim, sabe do que? De a gente ter lido aquela vez sobre o Barry ser atacado, hein, velho. Tomara que isso não aconteça.
Oh, hell. Whatever took Nightingale must have broken the gate controls.
We can't reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the light and cover me, Sheriff, okay?
Are you sure? Okay then, but hurry.
Tá, acha um jeito de chegar ao telhado. Vamos lá. Ixi, agora é 3 horas da manhã. Vamos lá.
I needed to reach the rooftop to get to the other side of the broken gate.
Que da hora que tá ficando essa história, velho. Eu não lembro de absolutamente nada. Eu acho, sinceramente, que eu já joguei bastante o Alan Wake Remaster, o Alan Wake, mas eu nunca zerei esse jogo. Tá realmente bem interessante. Opa. Ai. Vai pra lá, seus lazarentos. Vamos lá. Nossa. Falei, tem que equilibrar nessa madeirinha fininha aí, velho.
Hey, Sheriff! Your password. Night Springs? What's that all about?
It's a stupid joke we have. That Bright Falls is the original inspiration for the TV show. This town can get weird at times. Never this weird, though. You need to bypass the damaged control box.
What am I, an electrician? Hold on!
Oh! Ow, damn! That's smart.
Good job, Wade. Okay, stick close. Our first stop is the town hall.
Nossa primeira parada na prefeitura. Tá, a chave do helicóptero tá lá. Nossa, vamos... Ai. Bora. Tem suprimento aqui? Propriedade privada. Não entre. Bora. Ah não, vamos seguir ela, né? Ué, a gente não tem que seguir ela? Ou ela que tem que seguir a gente? Ela tá parada aqui, pô. Ah, tem suprimento aqui, ó. Vamos seguir por lá, Sarah, vem. Caramba, não tem que seguir você? Bora.
Look out!
Vamos seguir a Sarah. Bridge Falls Diner. Da hora, eu quero ver como é que vai estar isso aqui no 2, velho. Deve que vai estar muito bonito. A cidade vai estar muito detalhada. Onde que a gente tá indo, Sarah? Que é isso aqui? Ah. Maravilha. Vamos nessa. E aí, Sarah, tá muito longe? Falta muito?
Wait, over here! There's light! I have a key. Watch my back, Wake.
Ele dá cobertura, Wake. Tá zoando?
It's an ambush.
Não? Segura a onda aí, Wake.
Let's go, Wake.
Bora. Ó, tem sinalizador aqui. Bora lá, Sarah.
Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box here, but you should be able to jury rig it while I find the keys.
I already got electrocuted once today. How about I look for the keys and you get burned for a change?
Fine. They should be in the clerk's office on the other side of the building, near the main entrance.
Gotcha.
Tá. Encontra a chave do helicóptero. Vamos lá. Na prefeitura a chave do helicóptero, velho. A presença obscura recua.
Barbara Jagger's face was furious. The story in the manuscript had been making it stronger all the time, but now the light had set the writer free and hurt it, weakened it. It was only a matter of days before the dark presence would be strong again. But meanwhile, it would be difficult to recapture the writer.
Tá. Nesse tempo agora é difícil dominar a mente do Alan.
The message was from Barry. He was getting worried at the station. He wanted us to hurry.
Não, é o xerife, velho. Vamos pegar o rifle de caça aqui que... ele dá um dano cabuloso também, né? Aquela lanternona monstra. Essa lanterna aqui é muito boa, né, velho? Pegar a chave do helicóptero.
Okay, Sheriff, I got the keys.
Cutscene.
Barry?
Why isn't he inside?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Barry! Look out! Barry, move!
Ah!
Barry!
He made it inside, Wake. He's okay.
A escuridão tava perseguindo ele,
Come on,
mano.
Wake. Let's go around. We can meet him in the back.
Tá, vamos lá. Ele conseguiu entrar ali, né? Tá, bora. Nossa, olha que lugar da hora, cara. Olha essa estátua. Sinistra. Dá pra gente ler aí alguma coisa? Dá pra ler. Não há registros da data exata em que Bridge Falls foi criada como um entreposto comercial sem nome, mas o local se tornou uma cidade depois que a companhia de mineração de Bridge Falls começou a funcionar nas proximidades de 1878. Foi nessa época que Herbert Biltmore, um comerciante de peles, e Amos Ganderson, um bandeirante de Tacoma, decidiram construir uma agência de correio, bar e hotel. Tudo no mesmo prédio. Foi com o esforço desses homens que Bridge Falls se tornou cidade permanente e próspera que é hoje. Tá. Opa. Não há verdade na escuridão, é isso? Vou usar esse aqui depois de fortuna. Eu usei uma granada de flash, mas dar uma segurada pra usar no momento mais oportuno.
We can make it through the bookstore. Wheeler should be waiting for us in the backyard.
Get the hell down or I'll call the sheriff.
Oh, hi, Doc. I've got it. Don't worry about it.
Sarah, about time somebody showed up. All this shooting in the air is idiotic. One of these days they'll kill somebody. And over Deerfest.
I know. Go back to bed.
He's got a point, Wake. Look, this town can't take this.
It's me they want. The sooner I get out of here, the sooner you can all get back to life as usual.
I hope you're right. Come on, let me get this door open.
Wait, you got the keys to the bookstore?
Perks of being the sheriff. A girl needs to get around.
Cara, uma cidade completamente tomada, velho, pela escuridão. Que doideira.
They're really taking advantage of your presence here, Wake. I heard they're selling a lot of your Alex Casey books.
Right now, I'm not a big fan of my own writing.
Deixa eu ver uma coisa aqui. Peraí, Sarah.
Cynthia Weaver worked hard, following her obsessive rituals, sometimes fighting them, always giving in to them in the end. She haunted the halls of Bright Falls' abandoned power plant. She marked her caches with light-sensitive paint that could only be seen by eyes that had been touched by darkness and saved by light like she'd been. She was preparing defenses and supply lines for the war she knew would come. The war between the forces of light and darkness.
Tá.
I don't see Barry.
Look, Wake, maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
O helicóptero tá por ali, tá? Beleza. Eu vi uma coisa aqui, ó. Suprimentos. Bora. Sempre bom a gente pegar suprimentos, né, velho? Vai fazer falta, certeza. Que loucura. Ai, cara. E esses parquinhos de diversão cabuloso aqui, né? O jogo de terror tinha muito disso, né? Todo jogo de terror antigamente tinha essas ambientações. Na festa do Silvio.
I'm gonna give Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. Ugh, I told him to get it fixed.
Here they come.
Let's take a break.
Nossa, não, pera aí, ué.
Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
Sai! Tem mais alguma coisa aqui? A gente pega tudo aqui, fica preparado e volta pra lá. Ó, tem um manuscrito aqui.
Barry got back to his feet inside the Bright Falls General Store and dusted himself off. Right next to the cans of baked beans was a locked case filled with flare guns. And yet here was a conveniently placed barrel of crowbars. Barry's smile widened as he realized that this was the classic movie scene where the hero had to gear up and arm himself to the teeth. Barry threw himself into the role.
Beleza. Vamos ver se tem mais alguma coisa pra pegar aqui. Se não tiver, a gente já foca na treta. Eu acho que eu vou ficar aqui em cima, porque aí fica um pouco mais difícil deles flanquear.
I'm gonna give Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. Ugh, I told him to get it fixed.
Here they come.
Let's take a break.
Vamos ver então, vai. Vamos ter que vir tudo aqui. Ah, era.
Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
Tem mais?
Okay, it's open. Let's go, Wake.
Vamos.
Wow.
We keep them lit all night long on the night before Deerfest.
Why?
Well, it's tradition.
Que da hora. Cara, um joguinho antigo desse com uma história incrível, né, cara? Uma jogabilidade gostosinha e tal, muito da hora. Hoje em dia a gente vive um tempo onde, infelizmente, muitas desenvolvedoras têm decepcionado demais, velho.
We're almost there. We'll have to go through the basement to get to the parking lot.
Yeah, there's no way going through the crypt will turn out to be a bad idea.
Tem coisa aqui no fundo? Fornalha. Ah. Vamos passar pela igreja.
Did you call 911?
Nossa! Você é louco.
Guess that one saw the light, huh? You didn't like that one? A tough audience. Well, I got plenty more.
What are the Christmas lights for?
Protection, man. Like garlic against vampires.
Vampires.
The helicopter's just across the parking lot and up the hill. Come on.
Tá, vamos lá. Esse Barry é muito engraçado, né, mano?
The Bright Falls General Store is now my favorite place in the entire world. See this headlamp? It's like a superpower. I can just look at one of those things and they die. It's my flaming eye of Mordor. I wish I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Hey, I want a headlamp.
Last one.
Vamos ler.
Alice had screamed until she had no voice left to scream. Around her, the darkness was alive. It was cold and wet and malevolent and without end. She was a prisoner, trapped in the dark place. The terror would have burned her mind out, but one thing made her hang on. She could sense Alan in the dark. She could hear him. She could see the words he was writing as flickering shadows. He sensed her too. He was trying to work his way to her.
Nossa, mano, eu quero até ver se a gente vai conseguir salvar ela desse dark place, velho.
When someone throws a damn school bus at your head and you're about to take a helicopter ride with someone who may or may not have a pilot's license, you're cleared for departure to Rat Springs. No offense, Sheriff.
Vai voar todo mundo, jovem.
Oh, I'm never gonna get used to this.
Departamento... bombeiro,
The
né?
helicopter's just up ahead. I'll need a while to prep for takeoff.
Don't take too long. I want to get out of here.
Eu também quero vazar disso aqui, velho. Você é louco. Que loucura, hein? Escopeta pump action. Prefiro ficar com o rifle mesmo. Caramba, tem muita coisa pra gente pegar, hein, mano. Guarda costeira, vamos lá. Ai, mano. Aí, ó.
end to this.
Just get me to Weaver, Sheriff.
You're taking a big chance on a local crazy lady, Al. I hope you're right about her, or we can kiss this town goodbye.
Segura, hein? Segura que o negócio tá ficando louco. Tá ficando louco não, já tá louco faz tempo, né? Caramba, velho.
I hope you know how to deal with this, Wake. I guess you New Yorkers are used to rough situations like this.
Right. The city's a war zone. King Kong, mutant alligators, and Alex Casey shoots the place up every weekend. Look, I never even carried a gun until a couple of days ago.
Well, my dad used to be a cop there. Tells some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No, just normal bad stuff. Kinda like your books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure. You're a pretty good writer. A little heavy on the metaphors, maybe.
Nobody's ever said that before.
As cutscenes, né?
Coming up on the
Fala
power
Resident
plant.
Evil.
See the lit building over there? And that's the dam further up the river. I can't land here. I'll take her down the road across the river.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
Hold on! Ow!
Son of a bitch!
O que a gente faz, velho? Passa pela subestação elétrica. Que é? The darkness controls the taken.
I had to do something about the chain for the door to open.
Deixa eu ver uma coisa aqui. Tá, a gente tem que lidar com a corrente, mas a gente tá sem nada aqui, né, mano? Ah, aqui, ó. Deixa eu ver. Acho que aqui não tem nada a ver, não. Tá falando que o escuro controla o que ele pega. Será? Domina o que ele pega? Deixa eu ver se a gente acha alguma coisa por aqui. Eu nem dei uma olhada também, né? Ah, aqui, ó. Agora a gente dá uns tirão lá e já era, né? Sai. Droga. Nossa, esse cara é chato, né? Quando a gente não tem recurso também fica mais difícil. pegar mais munição aqui antes da gente ir. Não sei o que pode rolar lá. Bora. Tomara que a Sarah e o Barry tá tranquilo, né?
And here's a new song from a band that couldn't tell you why. I guess it's just one of those things.
Vou afastar ele aqui. Aí vocês estão apelando, eu vou apelar também, pô. Essas músicas aí que é foda, né? Direitos autorais. Ai, velho, acabou meu sinalizador. Conseguimos, pô. Essa foi de primeira, foi da hora, né? Vamos sair daqui, né? Não sei porque que eles põem essas rádios pra tocar as músicas, né, velho? Achei que era só pra noticiário, sei lá.
It was close, but I had to find a way across.
Cadê? Aqui. Tem suprimento aqui? Você é louco, que isso, velho? Ah, ele torrou no raio ali do negócio, né? Que louco. Vamos lá. A eletricidade ali, né? A eletricidade torrou os bichinhos. É, não dá pra gente passar de canto nenhum, né? Será que a gente desligou alguma coisa aqui? What the... Pera aí, velho. Vamos lá. Será que é aqui? Ah, tá. Ai. Isso. Torra tudo aí, filhão. Cynthia a caminho da barragem.
Cynthia was angry at the writer. Foolish young man, taking unnecessary risks. And the way he broke the rules. Didn't he understand what was at stake? Since the terrible days in the 70s, she hadn't wavered once, as hard as it had been. She was tired of protecting the town all these long years, and now only wanted to rest.
Só queria descansar. Tá. Vamos tomar cuidado, né? Muito cuidado aqui com essas eletricidades.
The story I had written in the cabin had come true. Touched by the dark presence, I had written a horror story, but the end was still missing. The story was incomplete, and the last unfinished page of the manuscript still sat in the typewriter in the cabin study. If I could get back there, if I could read the page, then I could write my own ending to this story and save Alice.
Tá, poderia escrever meu próprio final e salvar a Alice. Vamos ver, né, se vai ser assim. A cidade tá tipo pós-apocalíptica já, tá ligado? O negócio tá feio, velho. Ui! Tá virando a ponte ali? Ah, tá. Tá zoando.
or burn.
Que isso, cara? Ah! Joguei ele embaixo, velho, sem querer.
Are we men dreaming of being butterflies, or butterflies that dream of being men? Such philosophical concerns are, by necessity, abstract. And yet, some of us can find concrete proof of the nature of our existence in Night Springs. Tonight's episode.
Bora, né? Olha lá eles.
We managed to lose the flock. You're almost at the power plant. Keep going. I'll give you support.
Ficar na luz, deixa eu ficar na luz. Você é louco? Cara, essa parte aqui eu acho que vai ser tenso, hein? A gente não tem... Ah, peraí. Vamos dar um jeito neles aqui, vai. Pelo menos em 2 ali, porque senão não dá conta não, pô. Nossa, sai daí, mano. Bora. Cara, esse espaço é lazarento demais, né? Tá. Legal. Vamos fazer o seguinte. Vamos continuar no próximo episódio. Caras. Nossa. Tem um sonho. A gente fez muita coisa, inclusive, né? Nesse tempo jogado. Mas é complicado, tem visto. Porque a gente fica sem recurso. E não dá pra fazer muita coisa, tá ligado? Não dá pra gente mexer muito. Acho que uma das armas que mais ajuda é esse sinalizador, né, mano? Além dele expelir a escuridão, ele explode ela e elimina ela. Opa! Ah! E suprimento aqui, galera. Então é isso, né, galera? No próximo episódio a gente continua. Vamos ver se a gente vai conseguir achar a Alice no Dark Place e salvar ela, ou se a gente vai ter que sair de Bridge Falls. que será que vai rolar, hein? No próximo episódio, a gente descobre. Um grande abraço, tudo de bom sempre. E não esquece do like, que ajuda muito no fortalecimento e no crescimento do canal. Falou, falou, falou.